Hi, welcome to Crafting with Emily. I am Emily. Everyone is welcome here. My goal on this channel is to create a warm and welcoming space. Today I am doing an unboxing. I have two Diamond Art Club canvases that I purchased as part of their buy one get one half off sale that they ran right at Labor Day, right before Labor Day. These are both square diamond canvases. They are both quite large, and they are both canvases that have been on my wish list for some time. I'm going to change your perspective so that you can see the whole thing, but I'm not going to leave you in suspense. It's already on the thumbnail. You know what you're going to be seeing, but I haven't even unsealed these yet. First up is going to be Mermaid Teatime. We're going to do this one first, and I'll do bookmarks down below, so if you just want to see one of these, you can skip to the one you want. And then the second canvas, they're so heavy, is Forest Dragon The Encounter by JoJo's Art. This canvas I have wanted for so long, and I've gone back and forth on it, and it's finally in my home and in my hands. So I literally just got these out of the box today. Let's unwrap them together and go through them. My unboxings that I share with you all are very informal. I'm not really going to go through the toolkit. There are lots of people who do that and do a really good job of doing that. So if that's something you're looking for, there are lots of creators who do a really good job of doing that. I am super interested in seeing the beautiful canvases and maybe where some of the special drills go, but I'm not going to go in super in depth. I will link below to the videos where they did the official sneak peeks for these canvases, so that if you want the full official experience, you can get that. But we're going to do the informal Crafting with Emily experience, and I'm so excited to get started. So let's do that. All right, starting with Mermaid Teatime. Like I said, this is by the talented Rosie Scribbles. This has 99 colors. All I've done up to this point is get the plastic started. Ooh. So at one point, this kit had the most, oh my gosh, had the most colors of any Diamond Art Club canvas. I believe that record has been replaced. I think it is now like number 2 or 3. Okay. Wow, that was way more difficult than it needs to be. She's heavy. Here's our little kit. I do want to get our Treasure Quest card. Ooh! Oh, she's bronze. I really like the Treasure Quest cards. So this is like their secondary rewards program. I really like the trading cards. What I am interested most for our purposes is this and the original artwork. Isn't she so cute? So I really like the artwork to start with. I was put off by the number of colors. That's a lot for me. I generally prefer color blocking experience. Oops, sorry. A more color blocky experience. And if you're looking at 99 colors in something that is 70 by 88 centimeters, that is a lot of color changing. So I went back and forth for a long time, but it all worked out with the Labor Day sale. And one of the other reasons I picked both of these kits, besides that they were the same price, is that I could not find prints of either of them. I'm gonna have to do some creative. I couldn't find prints of either of them from the original artist. Wow. Let me roll her backwards real quick, but Actually, let me give you a glimpse. Look how cute she is. Look at her hat. It's like she's going to the Kentucky Derby. Is that me lint or is that free lint that came with it? Okay. Let me roll her backwards a little bit. And then I'll zoom you guys out so maybe we can get almost the whole picture in frame. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. I need an extra hand. I need a butler. I feel like Mermaid Girl has a butler. Okay, I'm gonna zoom you out. And then up. And you're gonna maybe look at my cat as well, laying in her. Wow! She is beautiful. There's just so much. Look at her little bottle of, there's like a little umbrella in her bottle that's sitting on the tray, and the cattails, her tail. I love this. And the tip of her tail comes back up over here on this side. This is fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna zoom you back in. And at this point I will probably have put up a full picture of the whole thing, but yeah, look how long the legend is. Because, oh, incredible. Okay, I'm gonna zoom you back in so you're not staring at my floor anymore. What part of her do you want to stare at? Let's look at her hat. I feel like she's going to the Derby. Yeah. We don't have to be so glary though. Let's do this. I haven't even mentioned that her swing is supported by vines. Beautiful. What if I turn my, hang on. Did that help you? Probably not. Oh, it did help you. Maybe. Maybe made her duller. Maybe I can change the lighting a little bit in editing, but I think that helped with the glare. Okay. All right. So, looking at our color scheme, this is, it looks like this is from when the colors from 150 and below were the ABs, and then the rest of our special drills came at the end. But we do also have a drill that is above 6,000. So the regular DMC code stops, thank you Tulip for those wonderful sound effects. The regular DMC code stops somewhere before 6,000, but Diamond Art Club manufactures some of their own die lots. And so drills that are labeled with the code over 6,000 are drills that are special die lots that Diamond Art Club has created. So this 6014 here with the little club, is that right? Spades, clubs, yes, okay, wow. Little club or clover that is not really a special drill, like it doesn't have like a shimmer or anything like that, but it is its own die lot that Diamond Art Club created. And I think L drills are their crystal drill, and then we have the Z drills, which are going to be their fairy dust. Cool. Let's see about our colorway here. Whoa. We've got a big bag of our fairy dust, that 3865 fairy dust. 2 big bags of our 3865 fairy dust. That's a good sign for me. I love special drills. Okay, let's see if I can find, this is gonna be really hard. With 99 colors, how am I gonna find these? So I'm looking for a 1 and a 2, and then some of our little, what is this, like a sunrise or a sunset, and then a phone booth, and then a dot. I'm gonna look, and then I'm gonna come back and show you, so you don't have to stumble through. You don't have to watch me stumbling through. Okay, starting at the top, we have a pink AB, that's 113, number 1. This shows up in her hair. Number 2 is a yellow AB. Sorry, I didn't realize you couldn't see me here. 2 is yellow AB. This shows up in the flower in her hat, in both of the flowers in her hat. It shows up sort of in the trees up here, and it also shows up in her teacup. It's not clear to me if this 3 is actually an A. I'm not sure if 150 is actually part of the DMC code or if that is a third AB. I really don't know. And if I stop to Google it, then my video will stop and I'll have to splice them together, which I don't really want to do. But the 3, if it is an AB, is also throughout sort of her hair. And then moving on to our other specials, this L666 is a red crystal drill, and that is in her teacup. The Starburst here, also in the yellow flowers in her hat, and we had a few in the butterfly as well. And then I think I called this a phone booth earlier. I feel like gas pump is better, right? It looks like a gas pump. Z702 is this green, and that's throughout the vines that are holding her swing. And then finally that Z3865, which is our white fairy dust, is really everywhere that we have a highlight, but it is through her tail, starting down here, working all the way up through her tail. We have it in the teacup. We have it highlighting her arm. Here, of course, highlighting her hat, and then throughout the sky as well, these big chunks of white clouds in the sky are fairy dust as well. She's so pretty. She's much less intimidating. I'm sorry, I keep scooching her around. She's much less intimidating in person. Of course, because, oh look, I didn't even see this until I was looking at it in camera. There's like an outline of a fish underneath her. Incredible. It is still a lot of colors, but she's less intimidating in person because, of course, with hand rendering, and Diamond Art Club specifically with their hand rendering focuses very much on color blocking when they can, so this does seem less intimidating in person. She's so beautiful. I love her. Oh, there's some more of that yellow fairy dust in the flowers here, too. It's just gonna be so pretty. I love this. She's lovely. Okay, I'm going to put her away and we'll grab Forest Dragon. Up next, we have Forest Dragon, The Encounter by JoJo's Art. This one is much larger. This is one of the largest ones in my personal collection. 104.8 centimeters by 69.9 centimeters, or 41 by 27 inches ish, if that's what you prefer. I did that upside down again. I don't know why I do that. Okay. Whoop. Yeesh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Those drills are so heavy. I tried to do it one-handed and that was not the way. Okay, let's see what we have in here. Here's our Treasure Quest card. So cute. So the the little spokes means it's bronze. I have terrible luck, so right away, as soon as I found out about the Treasure Quest cards, I assumed that I would never get all the cards you need for whatever the big prizes are, so I've really been enjoying collecting them. A lot of my Diamond Art Club collection is from D-Stash, so when I do order from the website, I've been really enjoying getting the Treasure Quest cards. Here's our like general color story, but here is a closer look at the original artwork. I really love this. I loved it from the moment I saw it, but just like Mermaid Teatime, I guess this entire purchase was diamond paintings that I think are going to be challenging for me. I wasn't sure if I wanted to diamond paint it because of the complexity of the image, but I love the image. I mean, it's basically like an ancient dragon who's part of the forest meeting this like beautiful, majestic deer family. Incredible. Okay, let's look at the canvas. So just like with the Mermaid Teatime, because I wasn't sure if I wanted to diamond paint it, I was looking to see if I could get it as a print, and whoa, holy cow. Look at all those greens. Incredible. I love it so much. And I found a similar one that the artist has licensed to Displate, which is a company that does like metal posters. But I hadn't found, I'm gonna go, this is like a very wide painting, so I'm like orienting you the wrong way. But let's see if we can get like a reveal oh my god. Look at the bird. Look at the, sorry. Look at the birds and his horns. Sorry, you're looking at my living room floor again, but oh my god. I have no idea what I was saying. This artist has licensed a similar image with Displate. Displate seems like an interesting company, but I have no interest at this moment in my life for a metal poster. Not sure what I would do. I mean, it's a cool concept. I don't think it's for me. Anyway, so just like with the Rosie Scribbles painting, I couldn't get it as a print, and I love the image enough that even if I am intimidated by it, I'm willing to diamond paint it. This is incredible. I love this. I love this because it's like this moment of like, uh-oh. But also sort of like mutual respect of like, oh, hello. I love this so much. It's like he thought like the dragon was a log or something and they were gonna just walk across him. And then he rose up. I am obsessed with this. What if I just keep sliding it around like this? How long could I get away with that? Would you guys stop watching? Oh, this is so much confetti. This is gonna take me like 2 years to finish. So I'll see you guys in 2 years when this is done. But I will have this painting done. Okay. Can you focus, Emily? I will take obviously a picture of the whole thing. I can't even if I change, there's no way to get the whole thing. It's huge and face in the wrong direction, but maybe if I go this way. Can we sort of? No, I still can't do it. You get the idea. Okay. I'm not sure. Again, look at the length of this legend. Whoosh. This one has 88 colors. Let me grab. This is also my first. This is my first Rosie Scribbles kit and my first JoJo's Art kit. 80. I said 88. It's 85 colors. I can read. And we have. I'm surprised. We do have special drills. Interesting. I guess I'm not surprised. I guess we'll see what the quantity is. I was sort of thinking of this as like an oil painting. And in my mind, I think Diamond Art Club is generally a little conservative with their special drills. And when it comes to images that are sort of like oil painting type images, I think they go even less on the special drills. But that's just like, I mean, I've only been doing this for a few months, so what do I know? But we have a lot of special drills here, actually, at least in like different colors. So we have AB 3819 and AB 5200, which is going to be like a whitish color. And so 2 ABs, and then the rest are going to be fairy dust. So we have a Z. Wow, my brain just short-circuited. Z444, a Z677. Something about the Z being in front, my brain is like, that's a 7, it's not a 7. Oh no, I'm breaking down. A Z444, Z677, Z720, Z813, and then a Z907. Can we see any of these in here? There's just so many that I don't know. Here's an AB, that greenish AB, that 3819. It's right here. I don't really. Sorry for the crinkle. I don't really see any of the other special drills just from looking at it like this, but I also turned one of my lights off, so that doesn't mean that they're not in here in quantity. It just means that I can't see them with my eyeballs, which could be my eyeballs' fault. Here's what we're gonna do now that I've just melted down over the Z's and the 7s is I'm going to take a moment and see where they might have put some of these beautiful fairy dustices and AB drills, and then I'll come back and show you where they might be. That was not as difficult as I expected. Once again, not as intimidating when it's in front of you. It is still a lot, but in the 4 or 5 minutes that I've been staring at it, it's gotten less scary. Okay, starting at the top of our list of special drills, this AB 3819, which is our little dash. This is actually going to be in our dragon's face here, it looks like, the majority of it. There may be some others throughout, but this is the majority of what I could find here. And then our little dot is the AB 5200. And it shows up in a couple of places, just as the highlight sort of throughout. You're going to see like a little speckle of light throughout the forest floor. That's going to be a little dot. And then there's some along the deer's back here. I think these are deer, not elk. And then, yeah, like a speckle of light throughout the tree here. And then moving on to the fairy dust, we have that Z444, which is like a yellowish green fairy dust. And a lot of the rest of the special drills are going to be sort of down here in our flowers and then in our birds that were resting on top of our dragon. So that yellow green is going to be down here. right where you can see me pointing. Is that right? Am I looking? Yes. It's kind of a strange symbol, so it's hard to see. But sort of on the outside, the lighter yellow that you can see around the outside of that flowery shape. And then the Z677, which I think just based on this sticker here is going to be sort of a beige. Sorry, again, not paying attention to what you guys can actually see. Going to be sort of a beige. Is going to be in our dragon's horns here. So the front of his horns. I really like this idea. Oh, not on, a little bit in this one. I really like this idea because you get the impression of the light touching his horns, right? If the light is coming through the trees here and the light sort of catching his horns, you get a glimmer of shimmer. A glimmer of shimmer. Good Lord. All right. And then we have a Z720. This is the red. This is only in a few spots, which I think is why there must be like a tiny little bag in there that I didn't see. It's hard to see fairy dust anyway in the bag and even on camera. But this is the little up arrow or a caret if you're a math person. So that's going to be in a couple spots in our little birds here, in this little bird, and then in our little red flowers down here. And then the K, same deal. It's going to be throughout our little birds up here. This is going to be a blue fairy dust throughout our birds. And then last but not least, we've got a green fairy dust. And this is going to be throughout the foliage down here in the base, it looks like. I didn't really see it elsewhere, but maybe through, like, as it comes up this way. So it's sort of the underbrush. There must be more of it than I thought, but I spotted it mostly throughout the base. But I'm sure there's more sprinkled throughout. I mean, there's so much green in this painting. So this is the green painting. I love this so much. Fantastic. All right. So let me know what you guys think. I'm really pleased with both of these purchases. I'm still a little bit intimidated by both of them, but I think they're going to be great projects. These will probably be something that I'll work on something a little easier to get through while I'm working on these, because these seem like a lot. But they're so gorgeous. I'm so excited to have these. Look at him. He's like, I probably won't eat you. Probably. I love it so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know which one was your favorite down below in the comments. Really appreciate you guys stopping by. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.